All right, everyone, welcome back for another episode of 3-Minute Success. I am here today to talk about different strategies around building and maximizing wealth as a business owner. So there's a lot of different tools that we have available, but the number one and most important one is our business. Our business gives us that very unique blend of one, being able to generate cash flow for the work that we're doing inside the business, just like if we were working for somebody else. But the second piece is being able to build equity along the way, building something with transferable value at the end of the time that you want to hold that business. And you're building that at the same time that you're generating the same or better cash flow than you could generate by working for somebody else. It's incredibly powerful. Never starve your business. It needs you. It needs your time. It needs your capital. Number two, diversifying income streams. Once you get to the point where you actually have excess cash flow beyond what you need for your family and beyond what you need for business reserves, thinking about how you start diversifying those and getting it into different places. So thinking about commercial real estate that you can tie back to your business, liquid public market investment strategies, and then some of those longer term capital lockup pieces in smaller amounts, right? Because you don't have access to the capital and flexibility is always key. Number three, make sure that your lifestyle creep is not eating all of your cash flow so that you never actually get to the excess cash flow. Be really diligent about spending decisions because they're difficult to unwind. Mortgages and properties are difficult to unwind. If you're looking at really expensive education for your kids on the private side, those are really difficult to unwind, and on and on and on. So be cognizant about what you spend. Make sure it aligns with your values before you just start creeping up because your income's creeping up. Next, looking at tax planning. Tax planning is a multi-year strategy. And so looking at the next 3 years at least and your business exit and saying, okay, what do I need to do in terms of expenses, recognition of income? What do I think is going to happen for the business in the next couple of years? And then modeling that out so you can make really good decisions about when do you make charitable contributions, when do you contribute to retirement accounts, on and on and on, all of those different pieces. So tax planning is a multi-year strategy. It is not a one-year compliance program. And then really single points of failure. So death, disability, liability, divorce, and dissolution. There's 4 Ds and 1 L, and they all mean things that can really sidetrack your wealth creation. So death is really life insurance and agreements. Disability is insurance, agreements, making sure you understand who's going to be able to take on the business should you be unable to work for an extended period of time. Liability, what if you get sued personally or within the business? How do your coverages overlap and make sure that they're protecting your assets? Divorce, if you're not already married, you can handle that through prenuptial planning. If you want to look at postnuptial agreements, or just taking a really hard look at if this were to happen, how do we make sure that the family as a whole and my business are okay at the same time? And then the last one is dissolution. So what if a partner wants out? What if a partner wants to sell or merge in with somebody else? What if you all want to dissolve the company and take your individual pieces? On and on and on. Going through that type of planning, that should go into your operating documents. And that's also a process that we have at Entrepreneur Aligned called Partner Aligned. We walk the whole partnership group through and see what's the existing business strategy, what are the needs of the business and the individual owners to be able to make that work, and then how do you close any gaps? So we can do that at the beginning of the business creation or as it's operating, either way. Hopefully this gave you a few good things to think about as you're creating more wealth as a business owner. Thanks so much.